The Connect client software piece has some important settings that you need to know about and understand. So to access those settings, you click on this little arrow up by where it says Connect, and then choose Settings. And it'll bring up this settings window. And the first default pane there is Account, and you're going to want to go there right away and reset your password. Everybody has the same default password right now if you haven't changed it, so you're going to want to take care of that. You can also then go into call routing. What call routing does is determines how your availability state affects the way that your calls are routed. So by default, you can see when you're available, incoming calls are going to go to your phone and your desk, excuse me, your Connect client phone, and then also your desk phone. And it's gonna ring 3 times and then go to voicemail. So to see more information about that, you can click on the wizard, and it'll show you exactly what's happening. It's gonna ring your extension and also your Connect client, your phone. And if you wanted to add a different phone, you could add one here as well. Then you would say, when I click on next, you can see that it rings those numbers for 3 rings, and then it goes to voicemail. You could change it here to always go to voicemail. I've seen people make this mistake, so if you're always going to voicemail and you're not getting your calls, check your call routing. Next, it gives you an opportunity to listen to your voicemail and record a new greeting, and ask more about voicemail. So I'm going to exit this wizard, and you can see that that is just for your available state. By default, out of office is going to go directly, incoming calls are directly routed to voicemail. When you're in a meeting as well, they're going to go directly to voicemail. So you can change the way that routing works based on your availability states. But the important thing to know is that when you change those on your phone or through your Connect client, that by default, they're going to go straight to voicemail. Your calls are going to go straight to voicemail after that. Power routing will allow you to get more granular, and will allow for when a certain number comes in, you can forward it to voicemail, or if a certain number comes in, not to go to voicemail, to put the number through to your cell phone. So you can get more granular there. In addition, in the settings is the Outlook integration. When you first log into the Connect client, it's going to ask for your 365 credentials, and then by default, it's going to sync your Exchange calendar settings with the Connect availability states. So what that means is if you have an event on your calendar that shows that you're booked, your availability state is automatically going to go to in a meeting and send your calls to voicemail. Likewise, if it shows you out of office, then your availability settings will be out of office. If you set in Connect do not disturb, vacation, or custom, it's going to override anything that's in your calendar. And within Outlook, if your work hours are set, say every day from 8 to 5, outside of those hours, it's going to automatically switch you to out of office. Here you can choose to sync your Outlook contacts, so you'll find that after you've done this, when you're searching the contacts, you'll find that not only are our SGM contacts, but the individual users that you've added to Outlook will be searchable and will show up. If you don't want that, then you can click remove here.